Apparently the alarm sound was off on my timer. So that episode ended abruptly. So taking out and replacing your elevators fixes them, provided none of your floors are overlapping the elevator. Which, if you attach them, sometimes they will overlap this little trim piece here. Now, back to build mode. Back to falling down. I haven't put a backup stairway. As you may or may not know, this is going to be my new house. Over here, where all the enemies attack back here. Piper's jumping around like a crazy person. And glitching. Now. Locking 2. Will it work? No. Let's take out a floor and see if it'll work. Yes. Yes. And no. However, again, if you want to build an entire building around the elevator, I was on concrete floors, wasn't I? There. You can attach to the elevator. Going to have to watch the directions, though. And make sure none of them go into the elevator before you start building the floor. As building this, to start out, I ended up finding an error where nothing was aligned quite right. And I think it was either because of the elevator or because this is Sanctuary and it's a complete glitch fest. And that bush does not like me building this close to it. In fact, I can't build over this area. Otherwise, it would be more of a square building. Thanks to that, I can't build here. And thanks to that, I can't build out this way. Old attempts at building around buildings. Anyway. While the elevators and everything seems to add a lot of new things, there's a few glitches that need to be dealt with, especially with the elevators. Like, whole panels disappearing and then the elevator becomes useless. Why does the 4-level ones not lock in? But all the other ones do. I'm pretty sure that's going to be an error or a glitch of some type. Now, how high up is the build limit for Sanctuary? Let's give that a test. 3 elevator. I think that's correct. I just wired them together, even though that goes straight through the elevator. Huh. That's something I hadn't thought of. Wait. It worked on the other side. Why doesn't it work there? Okay, it works going through the elevator diagonally, but it doesn't work going through this little section of flooring. That's interesting. That's a little odd. Here, let's put it back. You saw it wouldn't go through there. And you're not going to want to stare at the wire every time you're going up. See, now it's going through there. It's going diagonally through this elevator. So, over here, clipping through the floor a little bit, not valid placement. Here, clipping through the elevator and the panel here, valid placement. They really should remove collision with the wires. I mean, you can walk through the wires. You can run through the wires, walk through the wires, they're not there for you. But, and thinking you're in the post-apocalypse, you'd probably do this. You can't just poke a hole in the floor or the wall to run a wire. I know they added one little conduit thing, but it just doesn't add up.
Let me know if there's anything I can do to lighten the load.
It would help if I was in build mode to remove that.
If you need anything proofread.
That. See, going down through the elevator itself should actually be a valid thing, but it's not. And that would be why at Grey Garden I had to run a conduit pipe up the wall and stick it through the wall to connect to there. But yeah, that's another weird thing with elevators. I've been going over these things, trying every way possible to make them work, to make them actually look like they make sense. It just doesn't. Now, oh, we're in the wrong thing. Back to warehouse pieces. Back to warehouse pieces. I like the huge window block ones. The ones that's mostly windows. Now, what you probably would do in a situation like this, not store the floor. Is have all these new conduit pieces, so you want to use them. So, you're going to go, okay, I want to connect this to power. I want this to go to the elevator. And I want this to conduit its way outside. Can't just stick a conduit to go outside. That doesn't really work. So what can we do? Looking through all the things, you find, oh, there's a switch. Let me use that. Oh, there's no plug on the front of the switch. Okay, let's connect it to there. Then what we'll do is connect a little curved pipe, and oh, it doesn't quite reach. It's sticking into the wall. Let's try another curved one. Short one. And then we'll stick the one that's supposed to stick through the wall. Nope. Not that one. There. Except it doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? Why? Oh wait, it works there. See, it has a specific position you have to put it in. Only the bar behind the little thing can pass through. And I'm using the windows for two reasons. So you can see it, and see, not good, 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 not good. It's probably the closest you can get it, and if you look down, you can avoid most of the collision anyway. Somewhere around there is where it passes through the wall. And then you attach your wire, and then attach it to your lamp post or power source. And now, you're like, how do I connect it to there then? Because you built it backwards. You built it completely wrong. You have to now take up all your pieces and build it from this side, as in the power, over. Because you'll never get it to connect to there. Trust me, you will never get it to connect to there. I have tried. I have tried to recover and rebuild it the way I wanted it, and no. No. Just no. Do that. If you happen to randomly get a coincidence, which most often you will not, great. But, as you can see, it will usually end up way far off. Then you'll go there. Then you'll go there. And now you have a connection. So you always have to put this first, because it has a limited range that it can actually sit on because of the wall. Because this vertical part does not clip through the wall. Only this part. And now you get to find a way to reach up there. And connect to there. I might do something with the factories here, but the factories really don't build anything interesting. You can't build legendary this or fun stuff that. You can only build basic gear. I have so much legendary stuff I could practically hand it out. Other odd thing about elevators. Uh-oh, we have run out of time. See you in the next one, and then I will show you the odd thing about the elevator roof. Have a good day. Bye-bye.